Piedmont, South Carolina, where the Canes and the Fury will go toe-to-toe tonight. A chilly one right here at home in Piedmont. As you hear swag surfing going on behind us. As I said, the Canes coming in 4-2. The Fountain and Fury come in at 4-2. Both 1-0 in the region. Canes coming off a nail-biter over Emerald last week, 45-44. And the Fury coming off a 26-7 win over Lawrence. As I'm Blake Miller, joined by the head coach of the golf team and Coach Barnes, your state champion.
Hey, 2024, baby.
How you doing, Coach?
I'm great. Thanks for having me again.
100% right here on the 84 Lumber pregame show. We'll start with your Canes. Last week, a nail-biter. As I said, 45-44 over the Emerald Vikings, who made the trip to town. They were down, I believe, 24-7 at one point in that one. As we start with the guy on top, Montu Brown, number 7, the running back for the Canes, 31 rushes, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns. Montu Brown looks unstoppable to start the season. We've talked about it all along, but in actuality, without Montu Brown, it feels like this Canes team would be in a really different position.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely become our workhorse. Definitely a bell cow. He gets the ball, he goes, checks in, checks out. I think I've seen him raise his hand 2 or 3 times last game. He loves to be on the field. You see him run to contact, and to see a guy who runs to contact still breaking off a 198, 200, 210, it's incredible to watch that.
100%. As you hear the wind behind us, hopefully not in effect tonight for the broadcast. Jacob Owens, 10 for 15, 159 yards, 3 touchdowns in the last couple of weeks. We've talked about it on every pregame show. It feels like he's becoming comfortable, which should be scary for the rest of the region.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like we can't stress enough how good he's looked in the pocket, how much more comfortable he's gotten in there. We saw in the game, I mean, I stand up here with you and we watch, and sometimes he just makes some plays, and I'm just I look over at you and I go, he's growing up. He's stepping up in the pocket. He's not freaking out. He's stepping up. He's throwing a bullet and putting it downfield. And last week, Caden, he prospered off of it.
Talking about Caden Hill, 5 catches, 126 yards, 3 touchdowns. In this pregame last week, I tried to get cute, and I tried to say, Carson Bryant's the guy that's the go-to. He's the guy that can play running back at some points. Caden Hill says, hold on a second. 3 touchdowns up my sleeve, and he shows why me and Logan talking in preseason, he was one of my guys that could be a breakout star. It looked like he broke out last week.
Yeah, big game. I love the way he handled it, like just run those routes. I think one was a go route, one was a little post corner out there, but just get it open. I think he heard you. I think he heard he took some disrespect to it.
100%. We hope that Caden has a big night tonight as well. Talking about the Fury, as we've talked about in this region, the Fury are at the top, if not the top team at the moment, the team to beat in this region. Last week, 26-7 win over Lawrence. Their quarterback, Sam Holliday, a junior, 13 for 17, 201, 2 touchdowns. Me and you have talked about him a lot, but Sam Holliday's a difference maker for the Fury, and he's a guy you got to watch his legs tonight.
Yeah, I think last week kind of surprised our guys. Like you said, nail biter, but I'm kind of okay with it. If I'm gonna look for positives, getting smacked in the mouth a little bit, getting beat up a little bit. And I mean, that quarterback ended up doing Height had a heck of a game. I mean, he just getting out of the pocket, making some plays, and I think our guys are gonna come in this a little bit more prepared and say, hey, they got a quarterback that can run too.
Talking about him running, he had 15 rushes for 66 yards and a touchdown, but the Canes are on the chopping block again. Another big-time running back, Bojack Johnson, the junior tailback, 16 carries, 84 yards last week. This team can beat you in multiple ways. Got to stop Bojack early, and the Canes have seen a lot of running backs this season.
Yeah, I mean, last week was kind of weird to watch because we've done pretty well at the line of scrimmage, and I think we just kind of got held up in kind of a stalwart thing last week, so I think we're going to have a bounce back this week. I'm looking for that, hopefully extinguishing the run, and hopefully we can build up that confidence, and we know this is a game that we've had circled on the calendar for a while.
Last week we didn't talk in pregame about Colson Marino, and he ended up making us pay on the football field. So I'm going to run through some receivers for the Fury. Number 8, B.J. Carrington, 6 catches, 81 yards, and Ben Rui, 3 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Not the size you're going to see against Emerald, so maybe a little bit better matchup for the Canes corners.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry to go back to Marino, but that kid was big. You know, I'm looking down there right now. They've got some size on them. I don't think they have as much size as Emerald did.
Not 3'6" receivers.
No. But I mean, but in the same breath, it kind of scares you because that tells you, hey, they're probably quick. You know, so we've got some quick guys. It's gonna be for a fun matchup.
It's staying on the defensive side of the football. We saw that game kind of the Canes get some stops late, and then the final drive, they look like they can go after the quarterback almost at will. JT Forrester's in the backfield, back-to-back plays.
Yep.
Do you think you have to have that early in this one?
I would love to get that early in this one.
But my argument would be, if you have a start like last week, this Fountain Inn team isn't a team that most people would think you can catch back up with if you let them get out to a 24/7 leading.
I agree. I do agree with you. I will say, I made a terrible prediction last week, but we are a team that's able to put 40 up, and that was a big thing that came into play last week. Fountain Inn, like you said, we're looking at their record and what they're coming off of. I would like to see a little bit more pressure from our guys. I know we have it in us. I know we have the potential to do it. What I want to stay away from is what we ran into last week, is letting their quarterback get comfy and just kind of manipulate things away. I would like to just at least interject. And one more thing we need to stay away from, dude, I think we're averaging 9 or 10 penalties a game right now.
That's something me and Keith Ausburn talked about last week, or every week. It feels like to start the football games, the Canes go on drives with no penalties, and it's like, oh, tonight's the night it changes, and then the second half comes around, and you have a couple big plays, and they get called back for holding. I agree with you. That's been a recipe for disaster for the Canes. Before we go to commercial, run through some scores from last week in the region standings. Fountain Inn, of course, beat Lawrence 26-7. Westside beat Southside 55-0. And in the region standings, it goes Wren, Fountain Inn, and Westside all 1-0 in region. Emerald sits at 3-3, 0-1 in Lawrence, and Southside rounded out 0-6, 0-1. Is there any looking into the future a little bit? I've been thinking about this week. Is there a chance that Emerald could snag a win over a Fountain Inn, a West Side, and maybe help even things out a little bit more in this region?
Dude, I mean, last week changed a lot of perceptions for me. Honestly, like, looking at, from watching the replays I've seen on Fountain Inn this year versus me seeing Emerald here in live last week, with the exception of Emerald being a little bit bigger, I mean, I think they're structured just about the same way. So that could be a fun game, and we know it's like any given Friday night can do something, you know? Like
you talked about earlier off air, a little bit more about matchups in this region and preparation before that week comes. Other big games to run through: Palmetto, Southside Christian, Pattersville, Christ Church, Easley at Malden, Burns at Gaffney, Dorman at Spartanburg. Anything jump out to you there?
I don't know. I like Dorman. I like where they're going at right now. I mean, not a lot to talk about, but it's a good school, and there's a few kids that are on their golf team that plays on the football team too. So I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, 100%. I'm also excited to see Burns tonight. They've been at home a lot early in the season. Got to go on the road to Gaffney. It's a very different environment over there at Gaffney. So that should be an interesting one. Pattersville versus Christ Church, I think, could be a fun one tonight. If Pattersville's kind of overlooking Christ Church, they got some big weapons offensively that could battle the Patriots.
I agree.
And Palmetto, Southside Christian, which Southside Christian played Pattersville last week. As this is the 84 Lumber pregame show, I'm Blake Miller, Tyler Barnes. Am I right? We'll take a quick break, and we come back. We'll be so close to kickoff right here in Piedmont.
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Go, 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 Preferred! Thank you to our team physicians and athletic trainers for the excellent sports medicine care they provide to our school and community. St. Francis Sports Medicine and Bon Secours Piedmont Orthopedics. Together, we keep you moving. Hey, Wren Hurricane fans, ready to catch all the action this season? Look no further than the GoFan app, your one-stop shop for season tickets and game tickets to every Wren Hurricane athletic event. With GoFan, it's never been easier to secure your seat and support your team. Just download the app, find your game, and purchase your tickets in a snap. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Get your tickets now on GoFan and cheer on the Hurricanes to victory.
Lumber, now hiring Pittsburgh area manager trainees. Apply today and receive an $840 signing bonus.
Auto Dose Smart Machine. Like a Bosch. Saving water, be more green. Like a Bosch. Dishes dry straight away. Like a Bosch. Energy gets label A. Like a Bosch. Healthy food longer fresh. Like a Bosch. Eat 'em all, much less trash. Like a Bosch.
Live more sustainably, like a Bosch, with many solutions that can lead to a better way of living. From Bosch.
You want your day to be perfect, whether it's your wedding, prom, pageant, or homecoming. Dimitra Designs understands. Voted best in the upstate, Dimitra Designs is the upstate's largest full-service bridal emporium, featuring top designers for pageant, homecoming, and prom. Offering the selection of a major city retailer, from hair to makeup to photos, Dimitra is committed to making all eyes turn when you enter the room. Visit our website right now. Print your instant Dimitra formal wear savings coupon. Dimitra Designs Bridal Emporium, Pleasantburg Drive, Greenville.
Is your current home cramping your style? Or maybe your nest has become too empty? Selling a home on your own can be frustrating and confusing, not to mention all that paperwork. Don't lose sleep stressing over selling your home. Glenn and Alicia Klinger serve the greater Greenville, South Carolina market and will help you get your home sold and find a new one that best fits your list of wants and needs. You can spend your time dreaming of your next home.
Back here on the Wren Broadcast Network, I'll take a little bit of time here and talk about some of the guys on the Canes roster, run through their season stats to update everyone on where they're at. Also, any coaches tuned in, so they'll be able to know who to watch week in and week out. Jacob Owings is 61 for 97. That's, as I try to swipe, that's 838 yards and 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, which is huge for the sophomore. Not a lot of turnovers. We saw a couple early in the season, but that's died down the last couple of weeks. Couple 3 touchdown, no interception, 2 touchdown, no interception games from 4. The big number, looking through the stats this week, Montu Brown, 147 carries, 1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns, as Montu Brown looks like he's on the way to a Division I college here in his soon near future at the tailback position. JoJo Mosley behind him, 363 and 3 touchdowns. Of course, a lot of that early in the season. Carson Bryant, 128 rushing on the year. Receivers, Carson Bryant, 316 on 22 catches and a touchdown. Caden Hill, of course, the number 2 this season, 16 catches, 246 yards, and 4 touchdowns. As we've talked about a little bit of the offense, of course, every week it's hard to get high school football stats for the defensive guys, but Landon O'Brien has been a guy that's been immovable there in the middle of the defensive line for the Canes. The linebacking core, and Aiden Hickerson, a guy like Woodard J. Tribble has been big, won a player of the game this season. Nick Owens on the back end looking for those guys, and Preston Schilling and Jalen LeGrand to do some damage at corner this season as we go longer through region play. As tonight the Fury and the Canes will go toe-to-toe, two teams that are on the same direct path, two teams that are picked to go deep in this 4A playoff, and not saying state championship look ahead, but these two teams that can really play with anyone in 4A and not leaving Westside out, because that's a team that can run the table and win the region as well. But this is the start of a long journey through region play in the playoffs that will only get harder. With Fountain Inn starting tonight, you have Lawrence and Southside in the middle of Westside, 2 road games. Of course, you get Westside back home to end the year, and me and Barnes have talked about before teams like South Point waiting on this region in the playoffs. Of course, we know how good those Midland regions look year in and year out, as we are 14 minutes away from kickoff here in Piedmont. The refs have taken the field. The band's on the sideline. The Canes are rocking their gold jerseys and blue pants that we've seen them already come out and warm up right here. I believe Fountain Inn wearing the white with their maroon pants, burgundy, and right here on the Wren Broadcast Network. We'll be right back as we'll bring you kickoff and the coin toss, again, right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
You've been there through it all, from first steps to new adventures, from major milestones to the smallest moments. You've been there every step of the way, supporting our dreams and celebrating our success.
When I walk into Sparrow Financial, they know me by name. They make you feel at home.
We have our personal checking account. We have our business account. My boys are the beneficiaries of that too with their accounts at Sparrow.
They truly care about you and helping you understand what your best options are going to be.
From in-branch to online, it's personality and relationships. And that's what we'll be there for quite some time.
If you want financial freedom, they got your back.
I wouldn't pick any other banking institution other than Sparrow Financial.
Thanks for watching the Wren Broadcast Network. If you'd like to become a sponsor, email Austin Tripp or Stan Yarborough for more information.
Are you looking for a brand new home in the Greenville, South Carolina area? With so many builders and communities, how can you be sure you will get the best deal? Realtor Glenn Klinger specializes in new home sales. Glenn is new home sales and residential construction certified and an expert in new homes in Greenville. So why take a chance on missing out on the perfect new home?
Don't worry, your house will sell in no time. Let's hope for the best. Congratulations! Brick houses tend to make life easier. Building an all-brick home can make all the difference in resale value. Choose brick and enjoy peace of mind wherever life may take you.
out of 10 stars. You'll always be super satisfied with Preferred.
And they're still getting great reviews.
I recommend them to everyone.
Need a plumber now? Call Preferred Home Services and get a plumber today. Guaranteed or it's free.
5-star performance! Most trusted. Most convenient.
And still the most experienced.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred!
How can we make you smile today?
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
When your house heats up and your AC's stuck, call the bright green trucks with the big thumbs up. Call Preferred Home Services.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
Looking for a transportation partner that's got it all? Choose Compass for seamless international and domestic freight solutions. Need full truckload, LTL, LCL, FCL, or air freight cargo moved? No problem. Choose Compass. Trust Compass Logistics Inc. to handle your imports, exports, and domestic shipments with speed, precision, and value. Compass Logistics Inc., where your cargo meets its destination with ease.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
At Papa Bear Car Wash, we are taking your typical car wash experience and putting a personal touch on it here in South Carolina. At Papa Bear, you don't just get a clean, dry, shiny car. You also get a feeling of family and a community partner always supporting great local causes in our communities. Here at PB, we have incredible fundraising opportunities to serve sports teams, clubs, nonprofits, churches, and more. Car washing is our passion. Family is at our core. Only the best for the PB family. See you soon.
Back here in Piedmont, South Carolina, I'm Blake Miller. I'll be bringing you play-by-play for the Canes tonight. And beside me, Keith Ausburn, my color guy here against the Fury every single week up here with me. Keith, how was your week? And you ready for some Canes football?
Yeah, great week. A couple more days, and I'll get to go to the coast for 7 days, so that'd be great.
That's always good. Me and Barnes got to talk some predictions, of course, earlier. Anything you're kind of expecting tonight after the Canes nail-biter a week ago?
Yeah, still trying to get over that one, you know. I think, like most everybody, we thought we was going to come in here and have a blowout. You know, our score predictions showed it, but, hey, the other team showed up to play.
Yeah. Of course, we talked about, as we go to Keith Ausburn and Curtis down the field for the coin toss. Sideline mic before they went out there, but obviously not on for that coin toss, as the Canes will go back to their helmet and the Fury to the sidelines, as it doesn't look like most of the Fury out onto the fields yet, but the Canes back in their tunnels. Keith, what's your feelings on these gold tops, blue pants situation?
Seems to be playing out good for us. Looks like we're going to receive the ball opening kickoff, so hopefully we're going to see some scores with these blue and gold.
100% agree with you.
Ladies
as
and gentlemen,
here come the Canes.
Here
As I said, blue bottoms, gold tops, gold helmets. The flags fly behind them. The pink out for Cancer Awareness Month right here in Piedmont. As a lot of expectations roll into this one. Again, as Keith just said, last week was kind of it felt like someone grabbing you in your bed and shaking you awake. It's like you got to get it rolling. And they figure out how to win as the Fury run out on the opposite sideline. But I feel like all year I've felt, if it's not West Side, this is the game of the year for the Canes.
Yeah. So I feel confident, you know, as the Canes should. Got some great players. It's great to have the players and having recruiters come out. So we got recruiters here tonight looking at some of our players and getting to play after high school.
100%. As we talked about Montu Brown, or I did a while ago during pregame. You mentioned some Furman scouts here watching some guys, including Coop Sanders. But there's a lot of guys on this roster that look headed to Division I colleges.
Yeah. I'm sure, you know, they're here every week. Just tonight I was able to talk to, you know, the ones from Furman. So, like I said, it's just great to have the athletes that we have here at Wren.
100% agree with you. One of those athletes is Josh Daniel, who will do the kickoff for the Canes. Or not, he will receive, as Keith Ausburn told me a while ago. We will see Josh Daniel come out eventually, but Carson Bryant and Montu Brown will start it off receiving for the Canes. It looks like Montu Brown will go back by himself inside the 10 and around the 5. And Keith, if there's a guy I don't want to see touch a football on kickoff return, and I'm the kickoff team, it is 7 with a whole bunch of room in front of them.
That's it.
We'll see if the Fury decide to test that Montu magic tonight. As also we'll have Curtis and Keith on the sideline. Hopefully we'll get to hear from them throughout this four-quarter brawl here in Piedmont. As number 81 and BJ Filson will do the kicking for the Fury.
Got quite a few people here tonight, but I think this cold weather, hopefully we'll see some numbers popping up on our broadcast.
Yeah, I've been really grateful for the views we've gotten this season. Don't think we've had one under 2,000 if I've looked. And a deep kick to the right side, and Montu will go and pick it up inside the 10. He'll look for blocks up the left side, runs over a Fury defender at about the 25, and he'll be tackled up past the 25 at the 27.
Brown on the return for the Hurricanes out to the 28.
And the sophomore quarterback, Jacob Owings, will walk out and keep. He's been, of course, we talked about earlier in the season, maybe not as many yards as you liked, but no turnovers the last couple of weeks and 3 touchdowns a week ago. He's looked the part so far.
Yeah. I'm going to let you say that. It seems like every time I say something, it's just the opposite.
He walks out there with his guy in Montu. 1 up top and 3 down low for the Canes offense to start this one. First down and 10, they'll bring Aiden Horan in motion and put him on the line as a blocker. Fury moves late, they'll hand it off to 7, and he'll get just 1.
Montu Brown on the carry for the Hurricane. Chase London on the tackle for Fountain Inn.
And y'all probably going to hear a lot of noise and winds blowing up here on top of the press box.
Trying to look away and make sure the wind can't affect Mike too much tonight as the Kings bring a man in motion, and they'll hand it back off to 7, and he goes down in the backfield. Loss of 2.
Montu stopped in the backfield for a loss.
You don't see that very often.
Gavin Powell on the tackle for Fountain Inn.
That was number 40. Thought it said 6. Well, the Fury defensive end gets a big tackle to make it 3rd and 9, it looks like, on the opposite side. So a big play here early for the Canes offense. Snap. Owens looks to throw. No pressure in front of him. He's got plenty of time. Rolls to the top of your screen. Going to the sideline. Hits his guy inside Fury territory. And is number 12 loose again. Caden Hill with a big play.
We were talking down before the game. It's just amazing. As soon as he gets that dialed in, we've just seen week after week the progression.
100% agree with you. First down and 10 after the big gain from Hill. Back to Montu. He'll go left side, and not a lot working as the Fury eat him up after a gain of 3.
Once again for the Hurricanes. Caden Hill on that big first down for the EC Printing. Wren Hurricanes first down.
2nd down and 6 for the Canes offense. Snap, he'll look to throw out to a screen to Carson Bryant. Jukes out the first guy inside the 40, and he loses the football inside the 30. Falls on it, does the Fury, and that'll be number 5 in Zay Broughton. As an early turnover cost the Canes on drive number 1.
I was just getting ready to say the last couple of games we haven't called Bryant's name out a lot. It looks like tonight.
First catch, it looked like he was wiggling his way for a couple, but a punch out from the Fury defense, and that leads to a whole new set of problems. Number 4, and Sam Holliday has been the guy for the Fury since he stepped foot on campus in year 1 of the school. And beside him, Bojack Johnson, who's been a nightmare for defenses to stop this season for Fountain Inn. Holliday drops back to throw on play number 1. Rolls to the top of your screen and looking to the middle of the field. Caught up past the 35. That'll be number 3 and Colby Flood.
Colby Flood on the reception.
First down.
For Fountain Inn. Preston Schilling
is a first down for the Fury, and they'll look to the sideline for their next play. Holliday has been a guy that has not started out well against the Canes in previous seasons, but in his junior year has looked like a more complete quarterback here this season. Forward takes a snap, and he'll look to throw. Bottom of your screen, up past the 40, 42. Dives for the 45. That's Ben Ruby.
On the reception for Fountain Inn. Holiday's pass is complete.
Make it 2nd and 4.
Grand on the stop for the Hurricanes.
Talked about last week and how quickly Emerald was able to move the football in that first half here at home. Second down and 4 for Holiday. Johnson stands to his right. Snap. They'll go draw up the middle. Bojack's got a lot of room. No one in front of him except a corner inside the 20. 15, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Fury. Bojack Johnson gets the party started on the road as the Fountain Inn Fury come in and punch it in on a couple of plays, Keith.
Never mind the Fury grabbing a hold of our jersey and pulling us back.
I was about to say, I saw your hand come up, and I looked back, didn't see anything on the field, and was like, I guess it didn't happen. On for the PAT. And it's blown dead. That'll be Caleb Ruzika, their kicker.
Flag on the play. Illegal motion. Found in.
Illegal motion. That'll back them up 5 on the PAT attempt. Take this time to thank all of our sponsors and also our guy Austin Tripp back in Columbia, making sure everyone can watch Canes athletics week in and week out. Ruzika will be backed up for the Fury on his first PAT. Snap, hold, kick. It's good. Through the left side of the upright. 7-0 Fury after their first drive here in Piedmont on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Thanks for watching the Wren Broadcast Network. If you'd like to become a sponsor, email Austin Tripp or Stan Yarborough for more information.
Back here at home, Jack King Field, as the Fury will kick off for the second time here in quarter number 1. Muntu stands on the 10. And the Wren gets a hold of the football for the first time tonight. Have a feeling that'll happen a lot tonight, Keith. Looks like everyone's set now, and it falls over for a second time. They'll look for a holder. Kickoff for drive number 2 for the Canes. And Carson Bryant came up to catch it at the 15, and that's where he will fall down.
On the catch for the Hurricanes.
I would have loved for
Hurricanes
him
are set up.
to be able to do something with that.
Trying to redeem himself after the first drive fumble. The Canes offense will look to redeem themselves after what looked like was going to be a promising drive. A big play to Caden Hill. Muntu felt like he was kind of getting the hang of it on play 2. We'll see. Two up top, one down low for 4. Hand off to Montu, works his way up the middle, shrugs off a Fury defender, and he's up past the 20 at the 22.
For the Hurricanes. Gavin Piles on the stop for the Fury. Brings up second down for the Hurricanes. 4 to go.
2nd and 4. 2 up top, 1 down low once again. Snap right back to Montu. He'll go to the top of your screen. He's got blocks and speed up past the 35, and he'll be tackled at the 39. And here goes Montu.
Hurricanes. First down.
1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns this season.
Wow.
Trying to get 1,200 tonight. Don't know how many backs in the state of South Carolina up over 1,000 thus far. 1-2 being one of them. Snap. Owens will look to throw. And the bottom of your screen, he'll have his guy at the 47. That's Carson Bryant, close to a first down.
Jacob Owens pass. Complete.
Make it second and
down,
1.
1 to go.
Up top, 1 down low once again for 4. Brings Matthew Casey in motion to the left side of the line. And goes back to Montu. Up top, trying to go over a safety, and he'll be tackling Fury territory at the 41.
His way up the middle for the Hurricanes.
I wish I could hear the thoughts of that safety.
Wren Hurricanes. First down.
Not quite there yet, but I think that's our Scatabo.
Scatabo. I'd love it. A mini Leonard Fournette, as I remember someone saying early in the season. Handoff to 7, a low handoff. He's able to grab it and take it for a ride inside the 30 to the 29. First down and 10, Montu Brown.
Montu Brown, one more.
You said it was a low handoff.
That's easy.
I thought maybe he was faking it and was going to come on back around. Maybe that's a play to come.
Yeah, able to scoop it up with his right hand and save
Fury.
Another turnover. First down and 10. 1 up top and 2 down low for 4. Right back to 7. They'll go up the middle, and he's stuck by a Fury defender. That'll be number 24, Aiden Burton.
Man at the line of scrimmage. Burton on the stop for Fountain Inn.
Second down and 10 after the gain of nothing for 7. Cold one, as we said, so hits will hurt a little bit more tonight. As a snap from 4, and a fumble again. 4 tries to dive on it. Was he able to get it back?
Fumble on the play. Jacob Owens falls on it for the Hurricanes.
And he did.
Brings
Third down and
10.
Already had one on drive, one now makes it 3rd and 11.
About the same area.
Yeah. 2 up top, 1 down low for the Canes offense. More than likely 4 down territory for Perdermo and Frank. Snap. Owens looking to throw. He'll go deep down the left side and overshoots the intended receiver for the Canes.
Jacob Owens
4th and 11.
Falls incomplete. Colby Mann
mix up on plays there.
Routes.
Believe Colby Mann at the top of the field with Carson and Caden at the bottom. Colin Murphy also in the slot up top. 4th down and 11. Big play here in quarter number 1. Owens takes a snap, drops back, steps up in the pocket. He'll go to his guy and Colin Murphy, and they look like we'll mark him short at the top of the field.
Jacob Owens passes the 20. Colby Mann short of the first down.
And it will be short. Fury football here early in the first quarter, already up 7-0. And if you're a Fury fan, the most perfect start you could ask for the boys on the road is you get a fumble, a touchdown, and a 4-and-out. And the Canes fans, it feels like watching a replay from last week in quarter number 1. Holiday takes a snap. He looks to throw. He'll go, no, he'll fake it and look to run. as he'll get maybe one up past the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
J.T. Forrester on the stop for the Hurricanes.
Canes defense looking for a stop of their own. 2nd down and 9. Holiday takes a snap. He'll look to throw. Way back in the pocket. Rolls to the top of your screen. Thinks about running and just throws it to the sideline. Makes it 3rd and 9. A good decision from Holiday.
Pass is incomplete, thrown out of bounds.
Pressure right off
Gabe
the bat.
Gilchrist on the pressure
All
for the
your receivers
Hurricanes.
down the field are covered.
A 3rd and long. Something that, going back and watching last week's game, Keith, that's kind of what helped Emerald. They were in a lot of 3rd and 2s, 3rd and 3s. Even the 4th fake punt, there was 4th and short. 3rd and long here. Holiday with running back to his left, one of the top 3 down low. He'll look to throw, drops back. Not a lot of pressure in the middle, and he'll throw in the middle of the field, pick. Grayson Kemp jumps it, trying to get to the sideline, got some blocks in front. He's inside the 20, 15, 10. Grayson Kemp, game changer here in quarter number 1.
Grayson Kemp on the interception.
A perfect read from 17. I feel like, Keith, up here looking at that angle, you were like, oh, he read it all the way.
Yeah, he did. So, good vertical on that.
What a big-time play from 17. And I could kind of feel the tension right here on top of the press box. I was kind of like, man, the start is not what you want. That's exactly how you flip it on its head. A big turnover. Muntu Brown inside the 10 now. Seven linemen lined up, one up top, one down low. Muntu in a single back. Handoff. He's got a one-on-one, trying to get away from the Fury defender. He'll be tackled backwards outside the 10 at the 11.
Tate on the stop for Fountain Inn. Brings up 2nd down.
And as many big plays as Seven's had here early, Keith, he's also went backwards more than we've seen this season.
Yeah.
One up top, one down low. 4 with 7 behind him. 2nd down and goal. Snap. Jacob looks to throw. He's going to the corner of the end zone looking for Casey. He overshoots him.
Jacob Owens.
Make it 3rd down and goal from the 11.
For Matthew Casey. Brings up 3rd and goal for the Hurricanes.
They got Muntu going up and blocking, and it's like he's just sitting there. Just needs to step out another 5 yards. And
Colby Mann comes in. Looks like Caden Hill will stay in, and Aiden Haran will come off. Also got to remember last week, Josh Daniel, 39-yard field goal. Got 3 in your back pocket if you don't complete it on 3rd and goal. Owens takes a snap, rolls to the bottom of your screen looking for a quick out. Doesn't have anything instantly. He's tripped up at the 13 and will go down for a sack from the Furies. That's number 24 again, Aiden Burton.
On the stop for Fountain Inn.
A decision here in the first quarter. And it looks like here comes the kick team with Josh Daniel and Ty Davis.
yeah, going to kick into the wind, it feels like.
Yeah. It is a windy night. You saw that PAT curve in from the Fury. Josh Daniel will have his opportunity from the right hash. 28-yarder. Snap, hold, kick. Going left and good. Josh Daniels looks good early this season. A big kick here in the first quarter. 7-3 right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Thank you to our team physicians and athletic trainers for the excellent sports medicine care they provide to our school and community. St. Francis Sports Medicine and Bon Secours Piedmont Orthopedics. Together, we keep you moving.
Back here on the Wren Broadcast Network is Josh Daniel after the 28-yard field goal. Will have kickoff duty as the Fury will walk back inside the 10. And Keith, not what you want after that drive as you start inside the 10, but got to take your points when you can get them.
Yeah. So those three may come in handy down the road.
As we saw a week ago, as deep kick inside the 15, caught at about the 12. Trying to get to the top of your screen. The Canes outside, and they track him down as he goes backwards as he hits the 20. As that's number 3, Colby Flood.
Yeah, it's 3 points, but it's also how frequent do we kick field goals. It's just getting him more practice and everything in the game environment.
Always good to have a kicker that is automatic, and 29 has been exactly that. 34.
The ball sitting on the 20-yard line.
First down and 10 for Sam Holliday. Snap, hand off to Bojack Johnson up the middle. He carries some Canes for a gain of about 7 or 8.
Bojack Johnson on the carry for found needed. Landon O'Brien on the stop for the Hurricanes.
Last week, Bojack Johnson, 84 yards. Of course, able to get up over Lawrence, 26-7. Threw it around a little bit more than they ran it. Second down and 3. Holliday will go screen at the bottom of your screen. Tackle it past the 35. Caught by number 8, and that's B.J. Currington. First and 10.
Grayson Gill on the stop for the Hurricanes.
Clock will keep rolling. We're inside 2:40 now.
Real receptions are found in.
Canes bring an extra guy to the line. Snap. Hand off right side. Johnson trying to get outside, and he won't. Canes there on the corner. Wearing gold numbers.
Nick Owens on the stop once again for the Hurricanes. 3-yard loss. Brings up second long for found in.
Makes it second and 13. Sloan Sanders was out there on the edge. We'll get a number on that tackle for loss as we go. Second and, let's see, 14. Snap for Holliday. They hand off to Bojack Johnson right side. He's got almost a lot of room. He'll be tackled on the edge and a late flag.
Coaches up
Anderson
here
driver
saying
on the stop for the Hurricanes. Bojack Johnson on the carry for found in. We got a flag on the field.
Would have been third down, but that changes things just a little bit.
Oh, on us.
Personal foul against the Hurricanes.
It will be against the Canes, so automatic first down after the 15 yards, and the Fury will march into Cane territory at the 45. First down and 10 for Sam Holliday and the Fury. I believe the first quarterback in school history and a really good one. He'll keep the read option, tries to get outside. The Canes meet him after a gain of 1 or 2. Canes controlling the edges, Keith, in the run game.
Holiday on the keepers are found in. Who'd you want?
Block up
on
that
the
middle.
stop for the Hurricanes.
That also last week a little bit of a problem with some draw plays. Thinking about draw plays, you think about that Teal Hanna fullback dive as well. Landon O'Brien's been a big piece there in the middle, but been double teamed a lot on a lot of those draws. Second down and 8. Let's see where the Fury go here. Have it up back in the backfield left side. Bojack goes in motion. Holiday will QB draw it up the middle. Kane's there quickly, and he goes down right at the line of scrimmage. Third down. Maybe they give him more.
Jay Tribble on the stop of the Hurricanes. Holiday on the keeper. Found in.
Jay Tribble on the tackle.
That's going to bring up third down. Sponsored by Double J Driving Academy.
Third and a long 7.
Yeah, 37, third and, yep, right there on it. 2 up top, 2 down low. The Fury will keep Bojack in the backfield, but will they let the quarter run out? And they will. We'll flip fields. Come back to you in the second quarter. Fury leads 7-3 right here in Piedmont. Back here in Piedmont. Third down, along 6-7. Drop back, looking to throw. Going in the middle of the field. Has his guy up near the 30. That's number 11, Ben Rui, with a big catch.
Rui on the catch for Fountain
for
Inn.
a first down
Sloan
for Fountain Inn.
On the stop for the Hurricanes.
I apologize to all the parents at home because I said that non-words you're not allowed to say in this time in the 6-7. First down and 10. Fury driving up 7-3 here to start quarter number 2, trying to make it a 2-score game. High snap, able to hand it off. Kane's there quickly as he gets driven backwards. Looked like JT Forrester.
Burton on the carry for Fountain Inn. Hickerson in the backfield.
Aiden Hickerson.
Wren Hurricane.
First one to meet him. Kane's middle linebacker.
That was a generous spot, I think.
Second down and let's say 12.
Once again, they didn't ask me.
They should. They should call up here. Give them a little headset. 3 up top, 1 down low. Hickerson motioning defensive line. Snap for Holiday. Drops back. Canes bring pressure. All the way to the sideline, throws it away, and the Canes hit Holiday on the way out of bounds.
Holiday's pass thrown out of bounds.
Flag makes
Incomplete.
it 3rd and 12.
Pressure. Jay Tribble for the Hurricanes. Hurricane fans on your feet. It's 3rd down.
Jay Tribble in pursuit on that last play. 3rd down and 12. 2 up top, 2 down low. Aiden Burton's been rotating in the backfield. He'll block for Holiday. Steps up in the pocket, going deep to the right side, and batted away by the Canes to make it 4th and 12.
Holiday's pass falls incomplete.
LeGrand in coverage.
Dowell on the
Couldn't see for the coaches up here, so thank goodness for the instant replay.
As that one almost
Ruzika.
really good throw from Holiday, but barely batted away. Looked like Tribble and LeGrand in the area defensively. 4th down and 12 leads to a punt. Left side snap. And a short punt. That'll bounce inside the 10. Someone ends up diving on it right around there at the 7 or 8. That's where the Canes will start. So, Keith, a long way to go for the Canes offense here in quarter number 2.
We got 10 minutes and 26 seconds, so.
Want to salt that away?
Yeah.
I'll take a first play touchdown, for being honest.
Punt ball's dead is 7 yards.
95-yard run from Montu. We'll see where they turn.
Last week we was trying to get down the field and preserve time and do it quickly.
Yeah. Ended up working out.
Yeah.
Shotgun for Owens. He'll take the snap, hand it off to Montu. Big block at the top of the field. And Montu will only get 2. Carson Bryant's having fun over there blocking course.
First down there, Fury.
If anyone missed it, you can tap back on YouTube, 10 seconds, free watch Carson Bryant. 2nd down and 8. 3 down low, 1 up top, that is 0. Owens lifts the knee, takes a snap, he looks to throw. He'll go swing pass to Montu. A lot of room in front of him, and he'll be tackled close to the 15, 16-yard line, which will be just short of the first down.
Jacob Owens' pass is complete. Burton on the stop.
3rd and a long 1. Third down and 1. Owens trying to get the Fury to jump. Snap, handoff to 7. Bounces off his lineman up past the 20 to the 22. First down for the Canes
Montu
offense.
Brown for the EC Printing. First down. Lundy on the stopper, found in.
And Easy Printing. First down and 10. Three up top, 1 down low. Montu stands behind Owens. Snap. Owens will look to throw. Rolls to the top of your screen. Pump fakes 1 time. Hits Carson Bryant on the 2nd. A lot of field in front of him with a blocker in front. 50, 45, and that's where he'll go down. A tackle by number 35. Which will be Amari McMorris. But Carson Bryant with his first big play.
Yeah, I love to see it when the wheels get rolling on him.
A nice find from 4 as well. Quickly in Fury territory. Inside the 45 at the 44. 2 up top, 2 down low, 4-4. Colby Man comes in motion. Hand off to Montu up the middle. Tries to break the first tackle. Second guy brings him down.
Montu Brown on
for
the
a gain
once again for the Hurricanes.
2 or 3.
Broughton on the stop for found in. Short gain. 2nd down and 7 to go. Pancake alert. Big Coop Sanders.
I was just getting ready to say it's good to see that big 54 taking off down the field.
I looked up, saw someone rolled up about 10 yards past the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 7. Owens looks to throw. He's going deep down the right side. Does he have his guy? Hit him. Jacob Owens with a missile through the air. Carson Bryant touchdown. The Canes back in front right here in Piedmont. How about the sophomore slinger, Keith?
Man, you can't ask for much better throw than that. And catch.
Absolutely beautiful. I want to give Carson credit. And he had to use his wheels, but the ball landed right in his hands as he hit the goal line. What a route from 0. What a throw from 4. Daniel on the PAT. Kick up. Good. The Canes back out in front. 10-7 as Jacob Owens puts them in front right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And 1, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
8:03 to go here in quarter number 2. Jacob Owings has completely changed this one with a beautiful throw. And Josh Daniel to kick off. An onside kick, and the Canes get there. Did Daniel fall on it? Yes, he did. Canes football, it finally worked out, Keith.
We've been right there on it, seems like every week.
A couple of at Johanna illegal touching call, and then last week I believe we had it and then dropped it, and Emerald ended up picking it up. They're going to talk about it at the 50.
It better be. Man, did you see that? I can't believe we did that. All right, there you go.
They do spot the football. We already got a Josh Daniel Player of the Game vote from Austin Tripp back in Columbia.
I wanted to give it to him last week.
Kind of did it too. And off to 7. He works his way up the middle. Breaks through. First down and 10. Up to the 35. And there goes 7.
Up the middle. EC Pregame, Wren Hurricane. First down.
Those hog mollies up front keep doing the work.
I'll learn the plays out.
To get 7 open holes. First down and 10. Carson Bryant goes in motion. Handoff to 7. Off his tackle. Using his body weight to stay balanced. He'll be tackled at the 31. His balance is almost too good for high school.
Monty Brown on the carry once again for the Hurricanes.
I think that's kind of what separates 7 from a lot of high school running backs is you
Garrett on the
can't
stop
just
and
hit him
foul in.
once. You got to wrap him up on the legs and bring him down. Second down and 6. Well, up top as Carson Bryant motions is up there. Wide open guy, slot route. Jacob Owens, 2 touchdowns. Caden Hill grabs one here in the second.
For the Hurricanes.
Uh-oh, the sophomore's getting confident.
So going back to Monte, I've talked to him the last couple of weeks, last 2 weeks in a row after the game. Talking about just a great guy. Talking to him, very polite and everything. He's really good.
PAT from Josh Daniel. And a flag. As that
Play
one
has
flies
been blown
through.
dead. Ball start on the Hurricanes. Josh Daniel set the kick. Sticks Davis on the
I
hole.
didn't see this. I
The
seen
Hurricanes.
this. Looked like he was running in place or something with his hands.
Backs him up 5, and Josh Daniel will do it again. Trying to make it 17-7 here in quarter number 2. Snap, hold, kick from Daniel. A boomer, good. Canes lead 17-7 right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
At Papa Bear Car Wash, we are taking your typical car wash experience and putting a personal touch on it here in South Carolina. At Papa Bear, you don't just get a clean, dry, shiny car. You also get a feeling of family and a community partner, always supporting great local causes in our communities. Here at PB, we have incredible fundraising opportunities to serve sports teams, clubs, nonprofits, churches, and more. Car washing is our passion. Family is at our core. Only the best for the PB family. See you soon.
Back here in Piedmont, talking to Logan Dew on the camera just about that orbit screen with Carson Bryant that comes behind the quarterback. The Canes have now ran about 4 or 5 different plays that have scored a touchdown with that motion alone. It should be interesting to see how it evolves throughout the season. Got inside the 25, Bojack Johnson up to the 36.
On the return for found in.
And now the defense will look to go back to work.
Hayes Reed on the stop for the Hurricanes.
You guys are saying thank you for letting us come down and score. Now, our job, your job, to keep them from scoring on us.
Been able to do it ever since that first drive that the Fury scored on. An interception that got the Canes inside the 10, and then a 3-and-out punt where the Canes go 90 yards plus to score. And off in the backfield, the Canes there instantly, I believe. That's O'Brien down there on the line. Big 62. Almost piggybacking off what you just said, it looks right now like this defense playing with a little more confidence after watching their offense go out there and just go up and down the field.
It's like, guys, they doing their part, now let's step in there and do ours.
2nd and 12 after the tackle for loss from O'Brien. Holiday will throw the screen up top. Got blockers in front, and he'll go down after a short gain back to the original line of scrimmage. As that's DJ Currington.
He was nicer than I was. You were saying blockers, I was going to say holders.
On the stop for the Hurricanes.
The Canes corner able to get off the block, but it looked like maybe that would open up a little passageway. 3rd down and 10. Back to what we were talking about. 3rd longs instead of 3rd and shorts. Holiday stands shotgun. 2 up top, 2 down low. Running back to his left. Holiday takes a snap. He's got a blitz from the Canes. Steps up, and he goes down. The Canes collapse on him as a team. Make it 4th down and 12.
That's what I was going to say a while ago. It seems like if you can get them slowed down just for a second, the reaction of our team.
On the initial hit.
So from a beekeeper here, it's kind of like once bees sting, everybody comes after them. And that's where we're at on our D.
And it has worked so far here in the first half. As the Canes defense, like I said, ever since that first drive has been lights out. Punt from the Fury. It'll be a wobbly one. Goes out of bounds. Canes offense will have good starting field position. Chance to make a statement here in half number 1. Keith, is you score here, you kind of flip the script and go 24-7 here in half number 1.
Hurricanes are going to set up camp.
It's good to go up a half.
But as we know, after watching last week, got to play 4 quarters.
Yeah.
Canes offense still huddled up on the sideline. Now they break. Ready to rock here at home. Owings and Brown in the backfield. 1 up top, 3 down low for the Canes receiving corps. Snap, handoff to Muntu. Cuts it back through the middle, and he'll be close to another first down, a gain of 10.
Muntu Brown on the carry once again for the Hurricanes. Big
safe first down, 10.
On a pancake.
Coop Sanders grabs credit for a pancake. Who's Furman scouts.
That's a
definitely
easy
loving
gritty.
what they're
First
seeing
down.
from 54. 1st and 10. And off, no, keeper for Jacob. He'll juke out the linebacker, work his way up the middle, spins off a hit. 1st down and 10 for the sophomore quarterback, Jacob Owens.
He's got some moves as well.
Aiden Burton on the stop for Fountain Inn. That's another.
Some would
easy
say
gritty.
sneaky
First down.
athletic, as he's known for being a slinger with his arm, but will run if you make him run.
I started to say that's a good thing when you got a run game going, you got a passing game going. It opens you up to a lot of other plays as well.
1st down and 10 inside the Fury 30. Trying to go up 3 scores here in Piedmont. Jet sweep to Carson Bryant. Breaks the first tackle. Tries to work his way back to the middle. He'll be tackled
Carson Bryant
close
on the carry
to
for
the
the
20-yard
Hurricanes.
line.
Juking and jive.
What looked like it was going to be a loss, he gained some yards.
Post the Fury on the stop. Fountain Inn.
Already seen Bryant with a big catch tonight. 2nd down and a long 3, maybe even 4. Hand off to 7. Trying to work himself off the tackle, and a flag behind
Muntu
him.
Brown on the carry.
Will
for the
probably be
Hurricanes. Got a
coming
flag
back.
down behind the play.
feel so bad on those when you see the players just throw his hands up. Who, me? You don't see a hand come up, then.
And it is on the Canes. They'll back them up 10. They get 2nd and 13. 3:06 to go here in quarter number 2. Snap for Owens. Drops back looking to throw. Going deep to the corner and overshoots a receiver on the corner route.
Incomplete.
Make it 3rd down and 13.
Intended for Colin Murphy.
Colin Murphy, the intended receiver.
Brings up 3rd down for the Hurricanes.
He got turned around and started facing the line of scrimmage and couldn't get down.
Also, got to remember, close to field goal range. If you don't get there, 3rd and long. Owens looking to throw again. Pump fakes, loses the football. The Fury fall on it inside the 30. And the Fury taking advantage of some big turnovers from the Canes and staying this one.
Found in. Dominic Stopper on the recovery.
The thing that
found in
sucks about those kind of plays is he's just trying to extend it.
Yeah.
I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances, finessing on the whistle counterfeits, but now I'm counting this.
1st down and 10 for Sam Holiday and the Fury.
I'm say with my roommate, taste like Kool-Aid for the analyst. Girl, like a fire with the girl with my face stuff. I know that it's good. You said that on my face, but I can't wait to.
He'll have Bojack to his left. Hand off to 9, works his way up the middle for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Bojack Johnson on the carry for the Fury. Hickerson on the stop for Wren.
Note to self, pay attention to the weather before you leave for the football game.
Ausburn is rocking shorts and short sleeve shirt right now. He's a man amongst boys. Hand off to Bojack. Casey trying to wrap him up from behind. He'll gain
Johnson
3 or 4 more up to 35.
Matthew Casey on the stop for Wren.
Timeout Hurricanes with 2:01 left here in quarter number 2. We'll take a quick break. Come back. The Canes defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Looking for a transportation partner that's got it all? Choose Compass for seamless international and domestic freight solutions. Need full truckload, LTL, LCL, FCL, or air freight cargo moved? No problem. Choose Compass. Trust Compass Logistics, Inc. to handle your imports, exports, and domestic shipments with speed, precision, and value. Compass Logistics, Inc., where your cargo meets its destination with ease.
Back here at Jack King Field, 3rd down and 5 for the Fury. Canes look like they want to bring pressure. Drops back. Canes do bring pressure. Quick throw out to the flat up past the 40. Caught by number 0 and Aiden McDowell. 1st down and 10 for Fountain Inn.
On reception for Fountain Inn.
Inside 2 minutes.
Sloan Sanders on the tackle for Wren.
I got to adjust the time on the clock.
Looking for 154. Looks like they got it figured out. 1st down and 10. Holiday takes a snap. Pressure in front of him. Steps up in the pocket. Trips. And he goes down for a loss to make it 2nd down and 12. Clock still rolling.
Big beef on the stop for Wren. Tackle for a loss on the play. 2nd roll for Fountain Inn.
Trying to go fast. 2nd and 12. Snap. Holiday will throw again. Steps up in the pocket. Uses his legs. Trying to get to the sideline. And it looks like He does. Make it 3rd down and close to 5.
Holiday on the keeper for Fountain, Nick Owens. Forced him out of bounds. That brings up 3rd down. Hurricane fans, on your feet, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6, actually. 1:23. Canes fans trying to get behind their defense. Holiday takes a snap. Got pressure in front as here comes O'Brien. Holiday doesn't get sacked, trying to wiggle himself out of pressure. And eventually uses his legs to get to the sideline as he runs out of bounds and make it 4th down and 5, and the clock stopped at about 1:10. I know you saw the Ethan O'Brien hit.
That might be the hit of the game.
The funny thing is, Bojack Johnson got back up and blocked him again.
Hurricane fans,
So I got to give 9 credit for going back at him.
Let's go.
4th down and 5. Canes look like they want to bring pressure. Holiday looks to the sideline to think about it, and the Fury will think about it. Timeout, Fountain Inn. Canes lead 17-7 here in quarter number 2.
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Go, 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 Preferred.
Try me, boy. Back here at home, Jack King Field. The Fury look like they will punt. Colby Mann.
I was going to say, I think that would have been a bad decision right there.
Especially with 1:26 left. Snap for the punter. Able to get it away. Colby Mann is hit before the football gets to him, and they're going to say Fury football. And a late flag as Colby's still down. As that ref in the back took as long as anyone in the stadium to figure out why that flag wasn't thrown. It was almost like he waited to throw it on top of Colby laying on the ground. And that should bump it 15 yards from the spot of the football.
Should be around the 35.
Personal foul against Fountain. 1st down, Wren.
But have about 1 minute to go here in quarter number 2. We have seen this passing game be able to move the football, so a good test for Owings in the passing attack here. Carson Bryant back onto the football field, 1 up top, 3 down low for 4. He will throw, rolls to the bottom of your screen, rears it back, looking for Preston Schilling, and just over the fingertips as 4 rolling to the opposite side, able to throw it across his body.
Second down to the Hurricanes.
Just this close. Jacob Owings has been a precision master tonight. That one, the first really close miss. 2nd down and 10 inside a minute. He'll go splits, 2 up top, 2 down low. Brings Caden Hill in motion, hand off to Muntu up the middle. He'll gain 3 or 4 and make it 3rd and 6.
Here for the Hurricanes. Fouls on the stop. The foul in. Timeout. Hurricanes.
Hurricanes will take a timeout with 41 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. As you hear the wind, cold one here at home, we want to thank everyone for tuning in, all of our sponsors for making this happen. And Keith, here with a a minute to go. What's your thought process going into a 3rd and 6?
Sorry. Like I said earlier, it's great going in at halftime. I'm sure Freight's going to say, hey guys, look, we were kind of in this situation last week. The game's not over, 4 quarters.
We'll also stick around and we'll get to talk to Coach Freight. Hopefully they're on the sideline with Keith Evans and Curtis. 2 up top, 2 down low. Carson Bryant will line up in the tight end position. Snap for Owings. He's looking for Zero. He's got the wheel route, and he goes through the hands of Zero at around the 40.
Jacob Owens fast
What a perfectly ran route and play call from Padermo. But it doesn't capitalize into anything. 4th down and 6. Canes will punt. Nick Owens has been the punter for the Canes. 42 seconds to go. And he will let it rock as it's caught at the 35. A fair catch with 37 seconds. So Fountain Inn now with a chance to steal
Nick
some
Owens on the punt
points.
for the Hurricanes.
I was willing to take a fake on that one.
Never know what Coach Rhodes has up his sleeve down there with a special teams unit. As good of a group that traveled from Fountain Inn on the away side. Concrete bleachers. 1st down and 10 for Holiday. He'll hand it off to Burton, tackled at the 40.
Bojack Johnson on the carry for Fountain Inn.
And Fountain Inn will take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. We come back. Only 31 seconds here in quarter number 2. Back here for a 2nd and 5. Sam Holiday in the Fury. Snap for 4. He'll go QB draw. Canes quickly back there, and he'll still gain 1. Make it
Holiday,
3rd and 5.
keeper for Fountain Inn.
26 seconds.
JT Forrester on down the Hurricane.
Head spin, get fly. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired.
Looks like Fountain Inn kind of okay with going to half. And that's what looks like is going to happen. 17-7, the Canes lead here in Piedmont. We'll go to Keith Evans and Curtis down the sideline.
You want your day to be perfect, whether it's your wedding, prom, pageant, or homecoming. Dimitra Designs understands. Voted best in the upstate, Dimitra Designs is the upstate's largest full-service bridal emporium, featuring top designers for pageant, homecoming, and prom. Offering the selection of a major city retailer, from hair to makeup to photos, Dimitra is committed to making all eyes turn when you enter the room. Visit our website right now. Print your instant Dimitra formal wear savings coupon. Dimitra Designs Bridal Emporium, Pleasantburg Drive, Greenville.
Services. How can we make you smile today?
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
When your house heats up and your AC's stuck, call the bright green trucks with the big thumbs up. Call Preferred Home Services.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
I would give him 15 out of 10 stars. You'll always be super satisfied with Preferred.
And they're still getting great reviews.
I recommend them to everyone.
Need a plumber now? Call Preferred Home Services and get a plumber today. Guaranteed or it's free.
5-star performance! Most trusted. Most convenient.
And still the most experienced.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
Hey, Wren Hurricane fans, ready to catch all the action this season? Look no further than the GoFan app, your one-stop shop for season tickets and game tickets to every Wren Hurricane athletic event. With GoFan, it's never been easier to secure your seat and support your team. Just download the app, find your game, and purchase your tickets in a snap. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Get your tickets now on GoFan and cheer on the Hurricanes to victory.
All mine, the musical selection, The Ecstasy of Gold, by Zeno Morcone. Symphony number 8, C minor by Dimitri. Never Enough, The Greatest Showman, and All I Want It All by Queen.
You've been there through it all, from first steps to new adventures, from major milestones to the smallest moments. You've been there every step of the way, supporting our dreams and celebrating our success.
Lumber, now hiring Pittsburgh area manager trainees. Apply today and receive an $840 signing bonus.
Auto smart machine. Like a Bosch. Saving water, be more green. Like a Bosch. Dishes dry straight away. Like a Bosch. Energy gets label A. Like a Bosch. Healthy food longer fresh. Like a Bosch. Eat 'em all, much less trash. Like a Bosch.
Live more sustainably, like a Bosch, with many solutions that can lead to a better way of living. From Bosch.
When I walk into Spiro Financial, they know me by name. They make you feel at home.
We have our personal checking account, we have our business account. My boys are the beneficiaries of that too with their accounts at Sparrow.
They truly care about you and helping you understand what your best options are going to be.
From in-branch to online, it's personality and relationships. And that's what we'll be there for quite some time.
If you want financial freedom, they got your back.
I wouldn't pick any other banking institution other than Spiro Financial.
back here in Piedmont. I'll run through some stats that we had at halftime. Jacob Owens, 7 for 13, 158, 2 touchdowns as a sophomore, looks to have his biggest night of the year. Carson Bryant as a receiver, 3 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown. Of course, the fumble early. Caden Hill, 2 catches for 61 yards and a touchdown. And Muntu Brown leads the way running the football, 16 rushes for 91 yards. And, of course, Jacob Owens, 2 for 14, as the Canes offense has figured it out in half one. They'll look to figure it out a little bit more in half two, as they'll start off kicking it with Josh Daniel. And a line drive to the right side, as it'll be taken up past the 40, tackled at the 42.
Lundy on the return for Fountain.
Canes defense with, as you said before we went to half, 2 quarters to do what you did in the first half.
That's it. Fountain Inn's going to try to do the very same thing we did last week. So let's just step up and do what we need to do tonight.
First down and 10 for Holiday and the Fury.
It is definitely football weather out here.
If anyone's got a jacket to donate for Keith Ausburn up on top, we need one.
A big one.
First down snap. Holiday drops back. He's got pressure to his right and just slings one down the middle, and it's incomplete. Jaden LeGrand in coverage.
Jaden LeGrand on the coverage for the Hurricanes.
So Fury come out in the third quarter and take a shot on play one.
Intended for Ben Root. Brings up second down for Fountain Inn.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
You know, if you're Fountain Inn, you got to try to do something to open it up to get you back to where you need to be.
Exactly what it looked like the Fury was trying to do there. Will they take another shot on 2nd down? Running back and Burton to his right. Canes crowd the line of scrimmage, and 3 receivers and a tackle move.
Yeah, I think Fountain Inn.
Flag on play. Illegal motion. Fountain Inn.
Back them up 5, make it 2nd and 15. So that you would think would take the run game out of the situation on 2nd down.
I want to say this and hope it don't happen this play, but other than that first drive, they haven't showed any promise of running tonight.
That front 7 for the Canes has been big on those drives. 2nd and 15 for Holiday. 3 receivers closest to you. 1 up top is on motion, the guy to the slot. Holiday drops back looking to throw. He'll go to the bottom of your screen. Caught at the 50, makes a move at the 45 and tackled and wrapped up at the 41, as that'll be number 11, Ben Rui.
Sloan Sanders on the stop for the Hurricanes.
Down and 10 inside Canes territory. They'll mark it actually at the 40. And Holiday will take his time relaying in the play from the sideline. They'll go trips up top. 3 receivers furthest away from you. 1 closest to you. That is Ben Rui. Brings Flood in motion. Wraps him around the quarterback, and Owings and Holiday has pressure as he finds Burton. He'll be hit at about the 32. Big time hit from Aiden Hickerson.
Holiday's pass complete to Burton. Hickerson. Big pop out of bounds for the Hurricanes.
Burton has been the tailback for Bojack Johnson, so hopefully 9 is okay for the Fury. We'll be able to get back into this one. Same formation, 3 up top, 1 down low with Burton to Holiday's right. They'll go to Burton. No, he won't. Holiday will keep it as he dives inside the 25, takes a big hit, and slow to get up after the first down.
From one of his own players.
And a cane down as well. Looked like 14. team, but I think I see Preston
Timeout on
Schilling
field.
walking off the
Injured player.
field.
Hurricanes.
There is an injured Hurricane down at the 20. Trainer and Johnny out there to make sure that Kane is okay. Canes have had the best training staff in the business for a long time. Referee asking for a bump up of the clock.
Don't worry, your house will sell in no time. Let's hope for the best. Congratulations! Brick houses tend to make life easier. Building an all-brick home can make all the difference in resale value. Choose brick and enjoy peace of mind wherever life.
Season for the Canes defensively. Hopefully going to be okay, as he can't put a lot of pressure on that right leg coming off the field. First down and 10 for the Fury. Snap for Holidays. He drops back to throw, going to Rui in the back of the end zone, and a flag, and did he bring that down? Ref to the goal line. They'll talk about it.
They were both pushing.
Touchdown, Fury, as the big throw from Holiday, and Ben Rui with a dive and catch in the back right corner makes it 17-13 pending a PAT. The refs had to decide, Keith, if they caught the football or not. We will lean down to hold for the PAT. Fury looking to make it 17-14. Kick up good. And that's how the second half starts. 17-14. Canes still lead. They'll get the football for the first time.
Are you looking for a brand new home in the Greenville, South Carolina area? With so many builders and communities, how can you be sure you will get the best deal? Realtor Glenn Klinger specializes in new home sales. Glenn is new home sales and residential construction certified and an expert in new homes in Greenville. So why take a chance on missing out on the perfect new home?
Here at home. I want to apologize to everyone at home. Trying to get sideline stuff figured out as the season goes along. Hopefully next week, Austin Tripp being back home will situate some things, and we'll be back rolling 100%. As everyone knows, guys like Curtis and Keith Evans work their tail off trying to get you guys news and injury reports throughout the football game. As the Fury kickoff line drive to the left side, Colby Mann trying to work his way up the field. Runs into a Fury defender at the 45 and gets a piggyback ride as he's tackled at the 50.
Hurricanes across midfield.
So after the touchdown, you instantly get good field position, Keith, and now a chance for the sophomore quarterback who's got 158 yards and 2 touchdowns to keep it rolling.
Yeah, that it is.
They'll go one up top, 2 down low to start it off with Muntu in the backfield with Owens. First down and 10 at the 50. They'll hand it off to Muntu Brown on play number 1. Right off a Fury defender. He's got a first down and still rumbling and bumbling inside the 35. Dives at the 30. Montu Magic lives here in the third quarter.
And Fury down the field.
It looked like they had them by his face mask, pulling them all the way around, but I couldn't tell from up here.
I'll be honest, I'll take their defense. They were grabbing anything they could find.
I think they were just trying to hang on.
That's all you can do with a running back like Montu. Still trying to go fast. First down and 10. Caden Hill comes in motion. Handoff to 7. He'll go left side. Tries to find a hole. Tackled close to the 26.
The Hurricanes.
Still down there working on their injured player.
Second down and 6. Fury jump off sides.
Offsides against Fountain Inn.
I'll bump it up 5, make it second and, let's say, 1. Let's see, we're maybe skipping a little bit. Of course, our guy back in Columbia trying to do as much magic as he can. He relays all this feed from Columbia, South Carolina to here. Second down and 1. Snap. They'll bring Bryant in motion and hand it off to him, trying to get around a Fury corner. He'll be tackled for a loss with a flag.
Stopped in the backfield.
What could that be on?
Caden Ferguson on the stop with Fountain Inn.
Cooper Sanders coming off the field. Looks like he could be a little banged up. Holding on the Hurricanes. Make it second and 11 for the Hurricanes offense in Fury territory. Of course, tune in late. The Fury came quickly here in the third quarter and scored on their first drive to make it 17-14. That's where we sit with the Canes driving with their first drive here in the second half. Owens takes a snap, handed off to Montu, trying to follow his blockers. He's got a big hole. 15, makes a move. 10, dives at the 6.
Brown, juking and jiving one more
He's
time
special.
for the Hurricanes. That's the EC Printing Hurricanes.
We just sit up here and look at each other. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, what do you say?
What do you say about the kid? He's done it all already. First down and goal for 7. Up over 100 yards tonight. Handoff right back to him. Can't find the hole. He'll be tackled
Brown on the carry
backwards.
for the Hurricanes.
It's the word from the
Stop
sideline.
it with the
Jake
stop.
Tripp will be out the rest of the
Fountain
game.
Inn.
Prayers for him.
Didn't look like he could put a lot of pressure on that right leg coming off. Matthew Casey will check in. One up top, one down low. 2 tight ends on the line with Montu in the backfield. Snap. And Montu would have had an open touchdown, but a
False
flag.
start on the Hurricanes.
And it'll be a false start and back them up 5. That's been a story me and you have talked about in the second half this season. Some penalty troubles, especially in the third. Second down and goal from outside the 10. Up top, one down low for 4. Brings Caden Hill in motion. Right back to 7. Breaks it up the middle. Tries to jump over a safety. Did he get in? Touchdown. Montu Magic. 23-14. 7's loose again.
Touchdown Hurricanes. Touchdown Montu Brown.
we still have a lot of time to go in the ball game, but to me that was a
Josh Daniel,
crucial
the kick.
touchdown.
Davis on the hold.
We needed that score to answer.
Felt like a really good response drive from the Canes offense after the Fury put up 7. Josh Daniel on the PAT. Snap, hold, kick. Good. Canes lead 24-14. We come back. Fury, chance to respond right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Is your current home cramping your style? Or maybe your nest has become too empty? Selling a home on your own can be frustrating and confusing, not to mention all that paperwork. Don't lose sleep stressing over selling your home. Glenn and Alicia Klinger serve the greater Greenville, South Carolina market and will help you get your home sold and find a new one that best fits your list of wants and needs. You can spend your time dreaming of your next home.
Back in Piedmont, Daniel to the pooch to the right side. Caught at about the 22. Tries to work it back to the middle of the field, and he'll be tackled at around the 35. That's where Holiday
Lundy on the
and the
carry.
Fury will go to
On the
work.
return for Fountain Inn.
7 minutes flat to go here in quarter number 3.
We got Lawrence up 44-0 over Southside, third quarter.
Lawrence looking to get their first region win of the season. Believes that means Westside playing Emerald tonight as they hand it off to the running back on play 1, tackled at the 40.
Bojack Johnson on the carry for Fountain Inn.
Bojack Johnson back out there.
Nick Owens on the tackle for the Hurricanes.
Second down and 5. Two up top, 2 down low. Running back to Holiday's left. Snap and Holiday looks to throw. Nice delivery to the middle of the field. Caught in Canes territory, and Canes trying to rip it out as he's tackled at about the 32.
Holiday's pass is complete. Wilson on the catch for Fury.
Colin Wilson, the receiver.
Preston Schilling on the stop of the Hurricanes.
And a big play in the Canes territory as the Fountain offenses looks like they figured something out at halftime. They scored on drive number 1, looking to score on drive number 2.
Westside up 20-0.
This side looking to bounce back here in region play. Holiday drops back to throw, going deep to Rui right side and overshoots number 11, the intended receiver.
Holiday's pass falls incomplete, intended for Rui.
And like you said, coming out of half, it feels like Fountain Inn's kind of playing with her back against the wall. Nothing to lose here in half number 2.
Looks like they got a good passing game going right now, minus that.
Canes also look like running a little bit more man here in half number 2. Snap handoff to Bojack right side. He falls inside the 25, close to a first down.
Jackson on the carry for Fountain Inn.
I
Driver on the stop
they'll
for the
give it
Hurricanes.
to him. First down and 10 at about the 21.
That's what I was talking about earlier with us. You know, you get something going that opens up more plays.
That it has for the Fury. 3 up top, 1 down low. Holiday looking to throw again. Sits in the pocket looking to deliver one right side and batted away by the Canes DB.
Holiday's pass falls incomplete. Grayson Kemp.
Second and
On
10,
the
Grayson
coverage for the
Kemp in
Hurricanes.
coverage. 5:07 to go here in quarter number 3. Second and 10 for 4. Takes a snap, drops back in the pocket. Got some pressure in front of him, able to maneuver his way outside, and he goes down. The Canes collapse on the backfield. JT Forrester, the first one back there.
It's like a loss of 5. Maybe 6.
Third. Let's say 16. Long way to go for the Fury offense. Same formation, 3 up top, 1 down low. Will it be 4 down territory for the boys on the road in white? Bring the receiver in motion, split it 2 up top, 2 down low, and Holiday takes a snap, looking to throw. Pressure again as he rolls to the bottom of your screen and almost overshoots his receiver, but caught and pushed out of bounds at about the 10.
McDowell on the catch, fountain in.
McDowell.
Sloan Sanders on the cover for the Hurricanes.
8 and 9.
First down and goal. Fury offense, as I said, figured out this pass game as Ausburn set out of the half. Kind of playing with their back against the wall. Holiday handoff right side, and the Canes are out there quickly, tackled at a 9.
Bojack Johnson on the carry for the Fury.
Bojack on the
Woodard on
handoff.
the stop, the Hurricanes.
Still a lot of ball to go, but that's where that field goal come in.
Talked about it last week in that 1-point win. That big 39-yard field goal ended up being the difference in that football game. Win by 1. Aiden Burton checked in at tailback. Second down and goal from about the same spot. Hand out to 24 right side. Canes are back there quickly. And Burton able to break through the Canes defense and rumble his way into the end zone. The Fury respond again, 24-20, pending a PAT.
Touchdown for Fountain Inn.
And if it's not Bojack, Aiden Burton has done the job tonight in the run game. But we talked about it a lot. Looked like the Canes had him wrapped up in the backfield again. (24-20). PAT on the way. Good. 24-21 here in Piedmont. We come back. Canes have the football, looking to respond again here in the second half.
Extra point.
Back at home, Fury and Canes going back and forth. Fury to kick off. Last time the Canes, Colby Mann brought it back to the 50. A line drive up the middle. Carson Bryant will go and take it. He's got some speed, and he's tackled quickly at the
Carson
30.
Bryant on the return for the Hurricanes out to the 40. McMorris on the stop for Fountain Inn.
And now, said last drive was a big drive. Keith feels like this one is just as big.
That it is.
Solid 1-2 Brown able to kind of break back out in that last drive, up over 100 yards tonight. Carson Bryant's got to be inching close to that 100-yard mark as well. As Casey comes in motion, they hand it back off to 7. Trying to get out of that pile, and he does. A bunch of room in front of him. 50, 40, Muntu magic. 7 inside the 20. 15-10 touchdown. Muntu Brown. He can't be stopped.
Muntu Brown. Ran right through the Roofers LLC red zone.
30-21, pin in the PAT. Keith, you're a little too quiet after that big run.
I was just going back. It wasn't 95 yards, but there's your 50 yard or 60 yard.
He always gets one. Especially here at home, it feels like this season. As Josh Daniel to kick the PAT. Hold, kick, good. 31-21. Muntu instant response. The Canes jump back out to a 10-point lead right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Don't worry, your house was sell.
Back here in Piedmont, and for any region watchers, there's another year of that guy that's wearing number 7 in the blue and gold. Deep kick inside the 15. And fumble. The Canes fall on it, 28-yard line. They'll have it in Fury territory with a chance to drive a dagger through the coffin.
Sorry about busting any speakers on that one.
Dickerson on the recovery.
Trust me, if I'm not busting any speakers, you're not busting any speakers. I feel like every week I want to send apology letters to people at home. First down and 10. Me and Logan just had a side chat of Muntu's got to be up over 150 now. He's got a chance to go for 200 again. First down and 10 inside the 30.
Special teams all around.
Big play to grab more momentum with a quick flag on play 1. And there for a second, I was, in my head, kind of, maybe this is going to be a seesaw back and forth, just like last week, kind of responding to each other. But that play kind of switches everything around. Grab a big-time lead in the second half. You have a lot of control in high school football. 2 up top, 1 down low. 4 turns around to his right side, hands it off to Muntu, and he doesn't go anywhere. Gain of nothing to make it 2nd and 15.
Owls on the stop, found in.
One up top, 3 down low as the Fury gets situated defensively. Snap. Quick pass to the top. Screen for Carson Bryant. He's inside the 30 and goes down inside the original line of scrimmage to make it 3rd down and 9.
Catch for the Hurricanes. Owls on the stop once again for Fountain Inn.
That hot cocoa at halftime made it almost a quarter.
Warmed up the body just a little bit.
Yeah.
Colder than a lot of people thought it was tonight. Got a lot of people tuned in at home because it was cold tonight. 3rd down and 9. Handoff to Muntu. Left side, and he goes down quickly. Aiden Burton with a big-time tackle. And now a late flag here on 4th down. And which way will that be headed? After the play, and unsportsmanlike on the Canes. And they get 4th down because
Foul call on the Hurricanes.
if they back it up, it should still be, or they'll say after the play, so it will be 4th down. Correction on me. So 4th down and a trip back to Fountain Inn from the 40. And here comes the punt team.
This is where the coach, guys, offense have been scoring their points. We need you to do your job and hold these guys.
Personnel problems for the Canes. Inside 10 seconds, I think Freight is going to wait and use his first timeout of the second half. And they will. 31-21. 2 timeouts left for the Canes here in quarter number 3.
Don't worry, your house will sell in no time. Let's hope for the best. Congratulations. Brick houses tend to make life easier. Building an all-brick home can make all the difference in resale value. Choose brick and enjoy peace of mind wherever life may take you.
At home, Nick Owens, who has done the unthinkable as the punter this year, will take the high snap and look to pin the Fury a little off the side of the foot and rolls out at about the 24. But with the expectations that he's put on himself as the punter, not as good as what he has done this season.
Punt goes out of bounds.
First down and 10 for the Fury.
Fountain Inn.
The Canes have leaned on this defense a lot tonight to get stops when they need them. This one feels like a big one.
To me, what seemed like it was going to be a dagger, kind of backed away a little bit.
First down and 10 for Holiday. He'll go QB draw to the left, and the Canes quickly there after a gain of 1. The Canes also, I've seen it on both sides of the football as there's 53 seconds left, but a lot of physicality from the skill positions tonight.
Yes, I've seen a lot of people down on the ground.
Yeah, wearing white jerseys. Carson Bryant, Cooper Sanders have had fun offensively. I saw Preston Schilling there. He's over there ragdolling a receiver.
It's kind of like, hey, we got some pancake going on over here, too.
Second down and 8.
Got some hot hot.
I was going to say first down, but 1 up top and 2 down low, and they'll rotate a guy to the top and McDowell. Holiday steps up in the pocket, jukes out the first Canes defender, and he's got some wheels up past the 40, in the 50. He gets a block, able to cut it down the sideline. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Sam Holiday, no flag on the field.
Big block in the back.
And Sam Holiday makes this a 1-score ball game once again, but with his legs this time here in the third quarter. And as Keith just said, a questionable look at a block in the back at about the 50. But no way to look at it through the officials. Trying to make it 31-28 here in the third quarter for the Fury. Snap, hold, kick. Good, and the Fury respond. 31-28 off the legs of Sam Holiday on the Wren Broadcast Network.
I would give him 15 out of 10 stars. You'll always be super satisfied with preferred.
And they're still getting great reviews.
I recommend them to everyone.
Need a plumber now? Call Preferred Home Services and get a plumber today. Guaranteed or it's free.
5-star performance. Most trusted. Most convenient.
And still the most experienced.
Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
Back at beautiful Jack King Field. A cold one here late in the season, early October. 31-28, the Kings in back-to-back rock fights. Or actually, tonight and last week, got some high-scoring affairs. Deep kick inside the 20. Carson Bryant comes up and take it, trying to use his speed. Bounces off a Fury defender at the 50. Got a block in front. Carson Bryant wants to go all the way. 0 strikes in Piedmont.
Kickoff return for Hurricanes. Touchdown. Carson Bryant. Touchdown.
Talking about guys that are going to play on Saturday. 0 will play on Saturday.
Brought it up early in the game. We hadn't really had to say his name a lot the last couple of weeks.
Philip Price, State Farm Point Apple.
Got a lot of him tonight.
Six Davis for the home.
This young group of Canes are shocking a lot of people every time they touch the football. Josh Daniels on for the PAT. A lot of these guys you see making plays will be right back in blue and gold next fall. Snap, hold, kick. Good from Daniel. Quick response, 38-28. Canes lead here late at home.
Are you looking for a brand new home in the Greenville, South Carolina area? With so many builders and communities, how can you be sure you will get the best deal? Realtor Glenn Klinger specializes in new home sales. Glenn is new home sales and residential construction certified and an expert in new homes in Greenville. So why take a chance on missing out on the perfect new home?
Home Services.
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Go, 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 Preferred.
Back at home, Logan Dew just had a really good comparison for Carson Bryant. A little bit of Debo Samuels in 0. And I believe, I don't want to say it wrong because I know part of his family is Clemson fans, but I want to say Carson is a Gamecock. If I'm wrong, someone will let me know about it, but got to think he's been able to watch a guy like Debo growing up. As Daniel with a little pooch to the bottom of your screen. Fury go back and catch it at about the 35, and he'll be tackled backwards inside the 30 and about the 27.
Gavinall on the return for Fountain Inn. Hayes Reed on the stop for the Hurricanes.
Also, as we went to break, it did, after that kickoff, it took us to the fourth quarter. So now at 11:54, the Fury will have the football down 2 scores. Two up top, 2 down low. Low snap. How are they able to corral? Those are the bottom of your screen. Caught at the 35, and he'll be taken out of bounds. Caught by number 8, B.J. Currington.
Currington on the catch. Fountain Inn. Storm Sanders on the stop for Wren, forcing him out of bounds.
6 or 7.
It's second and closer to 4. Two up top, 2 down low. Running back to Holiday's right. Looks like Bojack Johnson. Quick snap, dealt the screen to Rui at the bottom. Stiff arm from 11. He's at the 42. First down and 10 for the Fury.
Rui on the catch for Fountain Inn. Landon O'Brien, the stop of the Hurricanes.
Clock will keep moving here in the fourth. First down and 10, 2 up top, 2 down low again with Bojack swap to Holiday's left. Snap and Holiday will look to throw. Steps up in the pocket, now walks backwards and runs to the top of your screen, about to fall down and decides to sling it to the Canes sideline, but he looks like he was still in the tackle box. And if he wasn't, where is the tackle box?
Forcing him to throw it out of bounds.
They're going to say no intentional grounding. Sam Holiday threw that from inside the middle of the hash marks. 2nd and 10. I don't know how that one gets not called. Shotgun with a running back to his right. 2 up top, 2 down low again. Canes look like they want to bring pressure and only bring 3. Holiday steps back up in the pocket. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he goes down. 3rd down and 10 as the Canes get to him.
Fury.
Good pressure.
Especially with 3. Able to contain. Forrester and Ethan O'Brien on opposite edges. Big 3rd down here in the 4th. Canes up 10, trying to get or force the Fury into a 4th and go for it situation. Hickerson will walk up to the line. 4 right on the line of scrimmage, and the Canes do bring him. Holiday goes over the intended receiver, and Aiden Hickerson was in on the pressure. 4th and 10. Where do you go here, Keith Ausburn, if you're the Fury? Here comes the punt team as I say it.
Colby Mann and Grayson Kemp.
Starting to say,
Back in return,
look at how quick the
Wren.
teams are scoring overall.
Kind of feels like you got to go for it. Especially the Canes just kick return, 60-yard run.
Yeah.
Feel like you're giving it back to the
Everybody's all over and watch the fake.
Canes. Do have like a cloud formation on the return. Deep punt. Canes fair catch it off of his chest, and they fall on it at the 30. The Fury almost sneak into a turnover again, but the Canes sneak away with one.
Sloan Sanders on the recovery.
It's been like a turnover type night, you know, or drop ball, whatever you want to call that.
Sloan Sanders is the hero that recovers it.
Is it the cold weather? Is it, you know, what is it today?
Also,
we ain't seen it all year.
I was about to say, felt like he was on his back foot, let it catch him. He didn't catch the ball. But stuff like that happens. Canes live to see another day. Refs talking it over. They'll go chat with the Fury coach with 9:36 to go. They're going to re-punt this thing.
Trying to figure out why.
And Freight is probably just as confused as we are. If there's no flag, how do we just re-punt the football? But if you're a Cane fan, you're thinking, if I get the ball in the hands of 1 and 17, I'll take another punt return. Fury to punt from about the 32. High snap. Hunter's got to go get it. And a short one to the right side will roll out of bounds at about the same spot the Canes were going to start last time.
Punt sails out of bounds.
That's where Owens and Brown will lead the offense out to go to work again. And if Keith, that kick return didn't feel like a dagger, a touchdown here feels like you seal it here in the fourth. up top, one down low, 1-2 in the backfield with 4. Canes looking for a silencer kind of drive. Hand off to 7, bounces it up the middle. He's got 7 or 8, maybe even 9 on play 1.
Carry for the Hurricanes. Tate on the stop of Fountain Inn. Pick up a 9 on the play.
2nd and 1 for the Canes offense. 2 up top, 1 down low. Owens brings his guy in motion. Right back to 7. He'll go up the middle, and Fury grab him and bring him backwards, but it looks like the mark will be enough for a first down.
Brown on
10.
the carry. Macbeth on the stop for Fountain Inn. That's an EC Brilliant. Hurricane. First down.
Yeah. I haven't seen the officials say that yet. The yard markers haven't moved.
Now they will. A couple of Canes faithful on those yard markers every week here at home. Owens stands shotgun. Casey goes in motion to the left side. Snap. Hand off to 7 at the top of your screen. Drags a couple Fury defenders for a gain of 3 or 4.
On the carry.
Yeah, I was talking to the chain gang before the game, and they was talking about, kind of the wind out of the sail last week against Emerald. Emerald was all up high, which, you would be. And then all of a sudden, Wren keeps coming back.
This week, a chance to just stay ahead for most of this one. 1 up top, 2 down low this time from Montu and Jacob. Snap. Hand off to 7. Flag behind him, and he falls for a gain of 3
Brown
more.
on the carry. Got a flag on the play.
And in that direction, you would think is coming back. Personal foul, chop block,
wow.
Personal foul against Fountain Inn.
Personal foul on Fountain Inn will give the Canes 15 and mark it inside the Fury 40. I always thought this was chop block. If anyone at home could have seen me, I just did what the ref did and hypnotized. But Canes will take it. First down and 10. On up top, 3 down low. Fury have 3 on 3 at the bottom of your screen. They'll go back to 7, and he's hitting the backfield, blown up for a loss of 2.
Montu tackled in the
Number
backfield.
49, Tyson Garrett. A lot more of that tonight, Keith. A lot of backwards runs.
Yeah. Thursday, he's probably been hit more in the backfield tonight than he has all year.
Fury front 7 has had their plays that they win here tonight. 2nd and 12. Owens drops back to throw. Steps up in the pocket, delivers a rope down the sideline and just off the right hand of Carson Bryant.
Owens pass falls incomplete, intended for Carson Bryant.
Man, he's had a couple of those tonight that's like, man, just back off a little bit.
Couple of inches. Already had a nice night. Couple of those plays you'd think would make a nice night even better. A football
That
now.
was a flag or something.
Holding called on the
Injured.
Hurricanes.
Fury
Timeout on
defender
the field for injured player.
down at the 40. Also, there was some sort of flag on the field, so we'll check that when we come back. We'll take a quick break. 7:05 here in the 4th. Canes lead 38-28.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Back here on the Wren Broadcast Network, injured Fury defender looked like he was able to get up and off the field, and there was, you said, holding before that break.
Yeah, that's what they hollered out.
Second down and a while to go for the offense. Carson Bryant, Wildcat. He'll pitch it back to Owens, looking to throw. He's got Carson Bryant down the left sideline, but just has to throw it away and almost
Jacob Owens pass.
throws an interception on the sideline. Make it third down and long. That trick play was almost open. Kind of felt like if Owens could have rotated to his right and looked back left, Bryant was coming open. One-two back out there as the running back. Oliveira out there at wide out for the Canes. They'll go two up top, two down low for Owens, and a big third down and long. Snap for 4. Drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Looking to unload one. Looking for Carson Bryant. Did he come down with that? 0 inside the 5. Catch. What a throw. What a catch. Carson Bryant with a statement play here in the 4th.
First down, Hurricane. Roofers, LLC, Red Zone.
I don't know how he threaded that ball.
And 0 went up and got it. First down and goal for the Canes offense that's been high flying tonight, looking for 40 plus here in the 4th quarter. Snap. Hand off to 7, works his way up the middle. Stiff arm of Fury. Touchdown. 7. Month 2 magic and a pancake in the right corner of the end zone. Give the Canes 34 pending a PAT and a response, Keith.
Touchdown. Hurricane. Touchdown. Monty Brady.
Josh Daniel on to complete the PAT.
Josh Daniel the kick.
To make it
Sticks Davis the hurry.
45. As it sits at 44. Snap, hold, kick. Good. Carson Bryant with a big catch. 1-2 punches it in. 45-28 right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
You've been there through it all. From first steps to new adventures. From major milestones to the smallest moments. You've been there every step of the way, supporting our dreams and celebrating our success.
Preferred Home Services player of the game just got a little more interesting as Jacob Owens and Carson Bryant enter their name into the mix. Josh Daniel to kick. A little pooch to the right side, caught inside the 30 at the 28. Canes there quickly.
Ball.
Loose football.
We got
Who
it.
dives on it? Canes do. the 35. Everything's coming up blue and gold, Keith.
Hit. Dickerson, big hit. Recovery.
I've seen more loose, like I said earlier, I've seen more loose balls tonight
All season.
all season.
6-17. Oh, they're going to give it to the Fury. And a flip of emotions as it looked like it was going to be 45-28. The Canes can run this clock out, but now the Fury have the football and a chance to make it a little closer.
Whistle hadn't blown. The guy wasn't down on the ground.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground.
Canes come up with it. Feels like simple math. But 1st and 10 regardless for the Fury. As Sam Holliday looks to inch the Fury back into this one. Lifts the knee. Holliday drops back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. And able to get away from the Canes defensive end, and he'll gain 5 and make it 2nd and 5. Getting 6 actually, 2nd
Holiday
and
on
4.
the keeper. The found in. JT Forrester on the tackle for Wren.
Inside 6 minutes, Fury know they got to play fast. Snap, Holiday to throw again. Throws it to the bottom of her screen. And behind number 8 and B.J. Currington, good coverage from Grayson Kemp and Nick Owens.
Incomplete.
Great coverage.
3rd and 4. 100% now 4-down territory for the Fury offense as now the game kind of on the line. Seeing the replay makes the fumble feel a little bit worse as Holiday steps up in the pocket. He looks to run again, and he'll have a 1st down up close to the 50.
Holiday on the keeper for Fountain Inn.
And watching that replay on the iPad made it even worse. Oh.
Like I said, we're no mathematician.
Graduated from this beautiful high school. Sam Holiday drops back, looking to throw. Bottom of your screen, looking for Currington again. Caught at the 45 and dragged down the bounds in Cane territory.
Currington on the reception for Fountain Inn.
And Forrester will come off the field looking like he's holding his
Nick Owens on
right arm.
Stop for Wren.
Second and 4. Holiday drops back, looks in the middle of the field. Caught inside the 35. That's that's McDowell. Aiden McDowell.
Randy on the stop for Wren.
Moving the ball on down the field. Under 5 minutes.
As you say, under 5 minutes, maybe the Canes a little passive. Big lead. First down and 10. Holiday with pressure in his face, throws it into the flat. And Currington inside the 30, tackled by Sloan Sanders.
Holiday pass complete to Currington once again. Sloan Sanders on the coverage for Wren.
Clock still rolling.
About to be inside 4 minutes. 2nd down and 5. Little personnel issues, and the Fury will take a timeout with 4:05. Canes lead 45-28 right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Thanks for watching the Wren Broadcast Network. If you'd like to become a sponsor, email Austin Tripp or Stan Yarborough for more information.
here in Piedmont, South Carolina. Right now, the focal point of football here in 4A is the Canes and Fury, two top of the tier in the conference. Halliday drops back, looking to throw, middle of the field, and almost grabbed, I believe, by Nick Owens at the top of the defense.
Falls incomplete. Cole
Ramey, correction.
Coverage. Hurricanes.
Make it 3rd and 5.
I'm sure that fumble will get turned into the state.
Someone will have to watch that video just like we did. 3rd and 5 as the Fury offense still moving after that missed call. Middle of the field, Halliday finds Rui. And a 1st down and 10 for the Fury inside the 20. 3:53.
Stop for Wren.
Moving quickly back up to the line, 1st down and 10. Halliday lifts the knee, and he'll look to throw again. Pressure from his backside, and he is able to get it away to Freight at the 30, and Freight instantly throws it away, and a flag behind him, more than likely with intentional grounding. I love the reaction from Coach Freight. Catching the ball, instantly thrown away behind him.
On the tackle for Wren.
He's like, I'm not your receiver, buddy.
Intentional grounding called on Fountain Inn.
That'll back it up a long ways to the 34-yard line. So now 2nd, and looks a little bit like 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Halliday stands at the 40. Takes a snap. Instant pressure, able to step up in the pocket. He's got pressure from behind, and he goes down after he gains 1 or 2 back.
Holiday on the keeper for Fountain Inn, Matthew Casey on the stop for Wren.
Third down and a trip back to Fountain Inn for Halliday and the Fury. 3:15 and rolling. Halliday takes the snap. Canes bring pressure. Those are the Bollinger screen. Got it at 21. Rui is tackled at about the 16.
Halliday's pass
They'll have
complete to
4th
Rui.
down and
Grand
let's
on the
say
stop for
9.
Wren. Hurricane fans, it's 4th down. A little louder.
4th down and 9.
Hurricane
More
fans,
than likely
it's
your ball
4th
game
down.
right here if you're the Fury. Halliday takes the snap, rolls to the top of your screen, got pressure in front of him, looking for the end zone, able to get away from the first Canes defender, works it back to the middle of the field, spins out of another tackle, and he's oh so close to a 1st down. Let's see where the mark is.
Holiday on the keeper for
Looks like
Fountain
he
Inn,
does
picks up
get
1st
it.
down.
1st down and goal as Halliday keeps the Fury's game alive with 2:26.
He's got a few yards tonight on the ground.
Definitely been mobile with his legs tonight. Had a big game last week as well over Lawrence. Snap, hand off to Bojack Johnson up the middle. He's inside the 5, dives to the 3.
Johnson on the carry for Fountain Inn.
They got it close to the 4-yard line.
Yep, right on it. And a timeout from the
Wren.
Canes. 2:11. Canes lead 45-28 here in the 4th. Broadcast Network. Had a really good game last week. This week, the Canes have had the momentum for a lot of this one, but it's been tight. Fury trying to inch their way back into this. Second down and goal, flag at the top of the field.
Yeah, the way the game started off, I thought was going to be a replay of last week, but glad to see the Hurricanes turn around and
Offsides against Wren.
Oh, I'll say offsides. That'll bump it even further. I believe it's marked at about the 2.5. Holiday lifts the knee. Snap, handoff. No, he'll keep it. And Sam Holiday punches it in. 4 with a touchdown to try to make this thing a 10-point ball
Holiday on the
game.
keeper for the Fountain Inn touchdown.
As that makes it 45 to 34.
Tackle in the end zone.
Pending a PAT. And got to give credit to the Fury tonight, Keith. A lot of fight here in the fourth quarter, not going anywhere. In the second half in general.
yeah.
Of course, both halves kind of flipped. The Canes turnovers in the first half, Fury a couple turnovers in the second half while being down. Kind of been the difference as the Fury will take a timeout to think over their 2-point play with 2:06
Timeout.
here in the
Fountain
fourth.
Inn.
At Papa Bear Car Wash, we are taking your typical car wash experience and putting a personal touch on it here in South Carolina. At Papa Bear, you don't just get a clean, dry, shiny car. You also get a feeling of family and a community partner, always supporting great local causes in our communities. Here at PB, we have incredible fundraising opportunities to serve sports teams, clubs, nonprofits, churches, and more. Car washing is our passion. Family is at our core. Only the best for the PB family. See you soon.
Back here at home, 2-point conversion for Holiday and the Fury and try to make it 45 to 36. Snap, he'll keep it. He'll throw to Rui, back corner of the end zone, incomplete and no good.
Holiday's pass is incomplete.
For the Fury, so
intended for Rui.
45-34.
Sanders on the
And now
coverage
the
for Wren.
Canes will have the football with only time to run, Keith, and it's always good when you got 7 on your team if you want to run the clock out.
That's it. I'm sure
Stick.
they're going to have their hands players up front.
I'm about to say also got to look for the onside here. Stick around, we'll give you stats. Hopefully I can get this sideline mic figured out and get you Austin gave me a message. I want you to know, Austin, that I have turned the volume up on the black box, especially to the gray mic that's on the sideline. So hopefully I can get you a post-game interview with head coach Anthony Freight. As Carson Bryant stands alone inside the 20. Of course, the Canes expecting the onside kick, and here it comes. And they were going for the all-out kill shot to try to get the football back, and the Canes recover at about the 40. Hey, I haven't seen that ever.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
But I like the idea.
Holiday on the coverage for Wren.
First down and 10 at the 41. Would think that 7 has the ability to ice it here. We've seen a couple tackles for Lawless. So it will be interesting to see this offensive line versus the Fury defensive line for 2 whole minutes. First and 10 for 4. Snap and handoff to 7. Greeted by Fury defensive lineman and tackled at the 45. They'll give him the 46.
Brought down by a host of Fountain Inn Fury.
Second down and 5. Canes will obviously let this play clock dwindle inside 10.
Not sure where he's at on yardage.
We'll run through everything after the game as we know Montu will hopefully break one here and give himself a little boost to those stats. Hand off to 7. Breaks it up the middle. Battles his way off of a Fury defensive lineman and looks like he's right on the mark at the 50.
One more time. Lucky on the stop for Fountain Inn.
Clock stopped for some reason. I guess they're moving the yard.
First down and 10. They will give it to 7. Now inside a minute. So more than likely one more play. And a timeout from the Fury with 49 seconds to go here in the fourth. And Keith, this clock runs out. What was your big standalone kind of moment or guy of this bowl game?
I gotta give it to the QB. And Carson, so,
I would agree with you. I think Jacob, and we talked about it the last couple of weeks, feels like he's gaining confidence, stepping into the role of playing quarterback. We all know here in Piedmont he trains with Ramon Robinson. He's got the talent to play quarterback. But these last few weeks in region play, he's looked like the guy that can lead the Canes to a region championship.
Once he gets all that confidence, man.
Got to say, got to think about him as a junior with Montu and Carson still by his side. As the Canes will have first down and 10. Only time to run here in Piedmont as the Canes look to start region playoff 2-0. Snap and handoff to Montu. Breaks it back to the bottom of your screen, and he's picked up and dropped by his legs after a gain of 2.
Looks like we're going to have at least one more play.
Play clock and game clock about 2 seconds apart.
Well, I hope y'all have a good trip next week. Lawrence, I'll be watching.
Trip that I've never taken in my life, so it will be an interesting one. Of course, everyone at home, we might not get the rights because no one knows what maybe Lauren's pushback situation is. That's a snap and knee. And that will do it. 45-34. Canes win right here on the Wren Broadcast Network. And Keith, before we wait on the sideline interview, any kind of trailing thoughts as we go into Lawrence?
I was just good to see, glad to see, all-around football game, good game. Special teams, offense, defense, everything seemed to be working tonight.
100% agree with you.
Hate the one injury that we had. Hopefully he'll get to come back.
Jay Tribble early on in this one. Again, thank everyone for tuning in right here on the Wren Broadcast Network. I'll run through some stats before we send it down and wait on Curtis and Keith. Hopefully we get the mic working. 9 for 16, 211, 2 touchdowns. Carson Bryant, 5 catches, 137 yards and a touchdown. Montu Brown, 31 carries, 240 yards and 3 touchdowns for number 7.
240.
I don't think I'm reading that wrong, unless someone messed up some numbers. It says 7.74. That's such a big number that we're going to have to check on that after the post game, but at the moment, that's the stats we look at right here on the Wren Broadcast Network. Again, we'll sit here and wait and hopefully get our post-game interview.
I'm hoping that's right. Yeah, right.
If it is, a walk-away player of the game for 7. But again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, all of our sponsors for letting this happen all season long. Of course, don't know if the sideline mic will work, but want to check it before we fade away.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, you never get enough. And every time I step up in the beat.
I'm going to give this mic an opportunity to see if it works down the sideline, but if not, it'll give us an outro after the fact, but we'll just stick right here and see if we can get the head football coach in Anthony Freight. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight as the Canes start region play 2-0. As hopefully, here's head ball coach Anthony Freight.
They're much improved. This is their second season.
It started off good. We got the first couple of words, so I apologize for everyone at home, and also apologize to the sideline guys as we try to get this figured out as we go. Of course, we'll have Austin Tripp hopefully here next week, so can situate a lot of this stuff. Again, I just thank everyone for tuning in and listening. We wouldn't do it if we didn't have listeners, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm Blake Miller. As always, it's great to be a Cane right here on the Wren Broadcast Network. The Canes win another Friday night in Piedmont. Next week we'll be on the road at Lawrence right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.